think we are so used to like seeing women crash out on these shows, right? But tonight, Ken crashed out. He crashed out, rightfully so. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Duce with the News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video. Drop a comment, Kiki, and yeah, let's get into things. Today we will be recapping and reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville season 9 episode 13. Now, I thought Love and Marriage had more episodes than this usually, right? Did they break this down into 2 separate seasons? I don't remember, but I'm like, episode 13 and the reunion is next episode. I feel like it'd be like 20 something episodes, but maybe it wasn't given as much as they thought that was this season. Who knows? So the episode starts off where we left off last week. Mel and Trisha was arguing. They still arguing. It's kind of like reiterating what happened or whatever. So Sunny was walking in. She came in, she said hi, you know, gave everybody a little cute hi or whatever, and sat next to Melody. And she noticed that it was like tension in the room because everybody was quiet. So she's like, okay, there's something going on here. Why is everybody so quiet? So her and Melody get up and go sit at the bar. And then sometime shortly, Nelle comes in with her daughters. The party starts. So, you know, Nelle was all feeling it. I ain't gonna lie, her eyes was a little low. I'm like, sis, what you off? No, it's fine. But you could just tell during the party that she was kind of feeling herself, whatever. So, you know how they were saying that was gonna be strippers or whatever? It was those wasn't strippers at all. But they had 2 models, a male and a female. And Nelle was clearly feeling the male model. She was feeling them. Like, you feel me? Googly eyes for that man. So Destiny called the lady who's going to be helping the women, body paint or whatever. She calls her over to instruct them on what to do, and she tells them that she will paint the vines on the men, and then the ladies could paint the flowers, and Nelle can paint the snake. And she liked that one. So the theme of the party was the Garden of Eden, so it matched perfectly. Like it was giving what it was supposed to give. Now, I've been to a couple of bachelorette parties, and I know this is not like first time married bachelorette party, but I'm like, body paint? This shit is boring. The fuck? Like, what? My bachelorette party was body paint. Baby, please. We could have did that on a regular night. Like, what are we doing here? So Mel, she didn't waste no time at all. She was like, I ain't here for this. Nah, I don't know if that was what it was. She said she had to go hang with her kids. Before they even got started with the body paint, after the lady instructed them on what they were going to do, Mel went up to Nelle and was like, hey, I gotta go. Gave her a hug. I love you. Bye-bye. So now the ladies start to paint, and even some of the ladies was painting a woman model too, and they was like painting her nipples and shit. Like, she had on a swimsuit top, but they like circled her where her areola would be. I'm just like, what are we doing here? I think the only person who wasn't painting, from what I could see, was Trisha. She looked like she was just watching or whatever. So Nelle, Sunny, and Destiny are painting the male model, and Nelle is making like the snake or whatever, and she like, yeah, in regards to snake, y'all know y'all be sharing the snake, talking about Destiny and Sunny. And Sunny like, wait, what? Come again. And mind you, when Nelle said it, Destiny made this like, like so dramatic with it, like,
need some color.
Let me see what you doing again with when you sharing the snake.
Oh! I didn't catch that. What? I don't share anything. It's mine.
Okay, so it wasn't that tea. Like, what she said was not that tea. Like, it was not. So she did all that. So Sunny like, come again? Wait, what's going on? I don't share nothing. That's in mine. So that little moment goes on, and Sunny sits down, and Trisha kind of comes over and was like, hey, how you doing? And, you know, Sunny like, I'm good. Now, in the midst of them having that conversation, Destiny like walks in between the middle of them, because Sunny is sitting down right here and Trisha is standing up right here. Destiny walks in the middle and face towards Trisha and give her a look like, girl, why you talking to this lady?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Good. Awesome.
Good.
Yeah. I just didn't know, get out the middle, bitch.
She don't want you to talk to her friends.
And she was like, Tisha was like, dang, I'm talking. And Sunny like, yeah, she don't want me talking to her friends. Childish much? Childish much. Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't really give two damn fucks whatever about Sunny. I don't. I feel like what she did to Destiny was out of pocket as fuck. And I feel like how defensive she is about the situation is even more out of pocket. However, the girl is filming on the show. Like, your friends are going to talk to that lady. So Sunny like, I get it. You know, you her friend, so I get it. But if you want to be a supportive friend to Destiny, you need to tell her to keep me and Moses' name on her mouth. Now, mind you, Destiny is not far away from this conversation, and Sunny is speaking loud enough for her to hear. So she hears her. So now Sunny and Destiny starts to go like back and forth or whatever. And she like, you're on a platform. You come on a platform that I'm on, and you're in a relationship with a man I used to deal with, and you think I'm not going to talk about it? Clock it. And Sunny like, yeah, but you're lying. You're lying though. The things you were saying are lying. And Destiny like, well, you don't want to get into lying. A whole bunch of blah, blah, rah, rah. So Nelle jump in and is like, hey, hey, Destiny, didn't you move on? Like, you know, you should be getting a lot of Big D energy now. And she's referring to her son, Lance. Y'all know Destiny and Lance got this little thing going on. But why are we talking about Big D's with your son? Why are you talking about your son D? That's too much for me. Right? Like, you didn't have to add the Big D part. Girl, I could have did without the Big D part coming from the mama. That's all I'm saying. So Destiny like, I moved on way before even that. Like, you feel me? I moved on before this person even came on this platform, meaning Sunny. I don't know why she didn't say the girl name, but whatever. She like, I moved on way before this was even a thing. So Sunny is like, whatever, like, just stop talking about it. And Destiny's like, I'm gonna talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. And Destiny goes on to tell a story how Sunny keeps posting on Instagram questioning the paternity of Destiny's child, and saying that if she don't be quiet, then she's going to tell the real reason why Destiny's husband left her.
Talking about it. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. How about that?
Okay. Yes, it can be.
She put up a post about Maury Povich, and if you keep on talking about me, I'm gonna talk about why your husband left you.
Right. What reason is that? I want that tea. So Destiny like, hey, speaking of my child, the only reason why I haven't dog watched your ass is because of my child. So you should be thankful. And that if Sunny was to focus more on her husband, then he wouldn't be in jail. I said,
pray you get the opportunity to have a child. You will understand why I ain't dog walking. It ain't about no child. You focused on your man enough, he wouldn't be in jail. Focus on him. You about to be.
Ooh. I said, ooh, damn. Okay. So, Destiny walks out to cool down, walks outside to cool down, and Tisha goes out to check on her. And Destiny just like, I'm not even mad that I even gave her like even a moment, you feel me? Because she has no emotion without me. And I mean, their storyline is focused around each other. Like, I feel like both of them have like a storyline that's focused around each other. I feel like Destiny is very triggered by Sunny, and at this point it's just like, stop giving that girl anything, an ounce of anything. Like, they married, is done, fuck it, you feel me? In Tisha's confessional, she says that she hoped this is the last event that Sunny is invited to, given the fact that everybody see how Destiny feels about her. And I mean, shit, Sunny don't bring too much of anything to the show when she come anyway, so I wouldn't be mad at it. Just saying. So the day of the vow renewal have arrived, and while the party event planners are setting up, Nelle arrives, and she says she's starting to feel a little nervous, and also say that she sprained her ankle, or yeah, did something with her ankle. Her ankle is messed up. I'm like, God damn, that lady luck is bad. And I feel like she always got something going on with her ankle or her leg, knee, something, like, lady. So Nelle and her daughters, or daughter and daughter niece, daughter cousin, daughter something, Kiki, go to the bridal suite to get ready. And while they're in there, Lance comes and he, you know, he's there to help them with whatever they need. He passed around a fruit and cheese platter for them to get. And then Nelle says, hey, I need you to go outside to make sure that Martell sits where he sits and Melody sits where she sit, because I don't need them to sit together. They don't want to sit, well, Melody don't want to sit with him, and I want them both up front but not next to each other. And he like, all right, I think I can handle that. I think I could, I got it. So Lance leaves, and then they ask Nelle if she enjoyed her bachelorette party. And she like, yeah, I enjoyed it. And my favorite part was painting the man. I bet, girl. Couldn't keep your hands off of him. But she like, yeah, that was my favorite part. And Kiki goes on to say it was a lot going on at the party. And she was like, Destiny did eat Sunny up though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Destiny ate Sunny up. But she was like, at the same time, I'm trying to figure out why she's so worried about that situation still. Like, ain't she with Lance? Like, you know, like, are they still fucking? Like, does she want to fuck? Like, what's going on? So now, like, I don't think Destiny is worried about Sunny. I think she just don't like her and she don't want her around. And that's exactly what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't want to be around a bitch. I wouldn't want to be around a bitch who did that shit either. I'm not finna fake friend. Like, no. But I'm also not finna make it a problem every single time we be around. We both on this show. Like, this is entertainment, television, reality TV. Like, you know what it is. You know what it's giving. You know what you have to give. So deal with it or get off the show. So now the cameras go outside the venue, and they show the guests starting to arrive. Now, as far as the cast, Maurice, Kimmy, and Martell have also arrived. And Martell says in his confessional that he is a little nervous about today, being that he will be around the Scotts and Mel, but he's going to play nice. Good job, my boy. So Maurice asks Martell if he recovered from the bachelor party from last night, and he like, well, it wasn't too much to recover from. However, they did show a clip, and they did have strippers. They had actual strippers, okay?
Hello, Fletch. How are ya? Get it, Maurice. Get it, Reese. Yeah. Are we still in Huntsville? We're in Hunts Vegas.
So next time, Destiny, you need some advice. You need some mood board, something to go to. That was strippers. They had 2 strippers shaking ass, stick, whatever. You feel me? The shit y'all had going on, I ain't even getting into it. Like, y'all seen that shit. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Kimmy goes on to say that she also had to recover due to everybody getting into it at Nelle's bachelor party, and goes on to tell them like, yeah, Mel and Trisha got into it, and also Sunny and Destiny got into it. And Martell like, well, what? Run that back on me. Let's talk about what Mel and Trisha, like, how, whatever. And he was like, Maurice like, yeah, you real want to get invested in that part. He like, yeah, because not too many people try to come at Melody. You know what's crazy? I think Melody is about to lead the show. I'm not gonna lie. She been posting some stuff on Instagram, and it's giving, I'm about to make my exit. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's about that time. Even if it's not for forever and it's just for a little bit, I feel like it's about that time. Only because once you get to the point where it seems like people are just trying to start shit and make mess out of nothing with you, clearly you have reached the heights that most people want on a reality television show. You are the villain of all villains. And whether it's rightfully so or not, I feel like Melody has done what she's supposed to do on this platform. I don't even feel like Ken and Trisha need to come back next season. But hey, I'm not even gonna get into that right now. Let's keep going. So Melody finally shows up to the vow renewal, and she sits on the opposite side of where the Scotts and Martell is sitting. Now Martell sees her walking, and he starts breaking his neck down there. I'm like, god damn. Like, you could still see the way Martell feel about Melody all over his face. Like, it's just plain as fucking day. And it's just like, if you felt that way still, if you feel that way and you felt that way back then, how do you do what you did? I just don't, I don't get that. Like, I don't get it. The other Scotts, Marcel and Tisha, show up, and they sit like a row in front of Martell, Maurice, and Kimmy. And Marcel did look like he was speaking to Maurice. It don't look like him and Martell spoke, but it was no beef, no tension, no nothing either. And it looks like everybody is doing exactly what they said they were gonna do. Play nice. One thing I did notice is that none of the cast really tried to speak to Melody during that time, but Marcel and Tisha, when they sat down, Marcel did whisper like, Melody, across the aisle, was like, hi, Mel. And she said hi back. Marcel gonna make sure he speak to Melody. He love him some Melody. So I think the vibes of the wedding, the vow renewal, is making Martell realize what he lost. And he is speaking to Maurice and telling him like he does want to get remarried again, but he felt as though he's like comparing the women, because he's like, I met a lot of women. You know, I've been around a lot of women. I dealt with a lot of women. And Maurice like, you comparing though? And he like, yeah, I think so, a little bit. He's comparing those women to Melody.
I don't know what I want when it comes to a woman right now, man. I know I want to get married, but it's so, you know, I've met a lot of women, but it's like,
You still comparing?
you know, probably so. Damn.
And I don't get it. Like, why would you cheat? Why would you cheat? Yo bad, nigga, yo bad. He says he feels as though that they're cheating their kids out of a lot because they can't even, like, they're not even healthy co-parenting. Well, I mean, I guess healthy co-parenting is dependent on the people, but like, they don't really talk. Like, you feel me? They don't really do stuff with the kids together. So he thinks about that a lot. The fact that they don't have that type of bond with their children anymore. At some point, Trisha slips in and she's by herself. Ken is not with her. And then Destiny also slips in and they sit down or whatever. The wedding starts and Lance walks his mom down the aisle. No, not Lance. Little Chris walked first. Little Chris and Chris walked down the aisle first. And then Lance and two other men. And if I'm not mistaken, the dude with the dreads on the side, was that the bodyguard that was at Destiny's Madani launch event? Because it's, I don't know, it's another situation going on with that coming up. So the wedding is beautiful. If you've been to a wedding or if you haven't, just imagine, like, it was a wedding, okay? He did surprise her with a new ring. It was beautiful. After that, the wedding is over and everybody is like, you know, the cast walking up to Nelle and Chris, and Trisha makes a comment saying that Nelle is her mentor because she made it to 30 years. And and Nelle was just elated. Like, it just made her so happy to hear that. Like, she's like, thank you, Trisha. Like, girl, bye. So now Destiny, Kimmy, Tisha, and Trisha are all talking and they are going over the fact that Melody didn't sit with the group. This came up a couple times, even with the males when they talked about it. And it's just like, y'all know she don't fuck with y'all like that. Like, why are y'all so surprised? Why are y'all so shocked? So Destiny asked Trisha if she enjoyed the bachelorette party. And she's like, yeah, I did. But then ends up calling like Melody trash, I believe, or garbage or something like that. Like, was basically like, yeah, after all the garbage or some shit.
Did you have a good time yesterday?
I did at the end. When the garbage cleared out, I got
Garbage.
Well, I'm scared.
Destiny makes it a point to keep on saying, yeah, you kept saying that you didn't have a problem with her. She was like, yeah, I didn't, but now I do. Girl, and who gives a fuck? The fuck? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, please. And then says she had to, a lot of people had to talk her down, give her a pep talk before coming. Bitch. Like, she irks me. So they all noticed that Ken is not with her, and they're like, so where's Ken? And she was like, well, he had a family thing. Lies you tell. Y'all into it. And they was like, well, is there anything that we can do? Like, you know, that we can help with? And and she was like, no, you know, it's just stuff he has to deal with, just life stuff. Girl, is it family problems, family issues, or life stuff? It's family issues, all right, you and him. So Les walks past and gives Destiny like a dry hi. And Kimmy points it out like, y'all okay? And she was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, like, ain't nothing going on. So he comes back over and talks to the ladies, and they all are complimenting him on his son. Like, hey, he's so cute. And he's tall too. And Les like, yeah, he didn't get his height from me. And Destiny goes on to say, yeah, but he's cute. He got his looks from you. And he was like, oh, you think so? She's like, yeah. And he was like, oh, I ain't the only one you think cute here. And she was like, what? Like, what's going on here? Like,
What's up, ladies?
Hey, man.
Oh, he's tall.
He's a cutie.
Yeah, he's tall. He didn't get that from Dad.
He's cute. He got that from Dad.
Oh, yeah? You think so? I think you think a lot of people here cute.
and then he walks away. Now, remember I told y'all about the security guard, right? So the security guard who helped walk Nelle down the aisle was, I believe, looks like the same security guard that was Destiny's security at her Madani launch event. Now, I guess during that event when it was outside, they didn't show a last episode or the episode before that, whatever. Kimmy tried to point out the fact that Destiny was making googly eyes at the security guard or whatever. And Destiny's like, well, you were just trying to make that a big deal. It wasn't even like that. You feel me? It wasn't even like that. And then she goes on to say that her and Lance are casually dating. So it's not like, you feel me, looking at a man that's bad. You know, they're not together.
No, she's not.
Okay, y'all good. You stay close.
Wait a minute. The googly eyes, smiley, don't go nowhere.
That guys were dating, so hey, I can't. What can I say?
I think that's the situation he is referring to. So Destiny did make it a point to say that Kimmy is being messy. And girl, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Kimmy is messy as fuck this season. I said that already. She is very messy this season. Like, very messy. And Kimmy like, well, if you're dating Lance, then you shouldn't be having googly eyes for nobody else. And she was like, keyword, dating. Like, we're dating. Yes, you can date multiple people. And you can look at another man while you're dating. They ain't married. Now they show Nelle and Chris taking a picture with the bishop and another man. And the bishop starts to kind of like lean and like daze out. This man starts to pass out. Now, they did say it was hot out there and he had on like all these garments, y'all know, like what the bishops wear. So they do think it was heat exhaustion. They called an ambulance, get him transported up out of there. All is cool. I'm just like, damn, what the fuck? What a turn of events. Like, that was crazy. So now Martell, Maurice, and Marcel are talking. Are talking. And I find it weird being where we last seen Martell and Marcel leave off on. Like, they are actually in conversation with each other, talking about Melody, how she wasn't sitting. But it's just like, and I get what she means. She like, all you motherfuckers is fake. All you motherfuckers can fake it. And she can't, clearly. And I'm with it. Because, what? Y'all was just down each other's throat. And then this man was telling that you can't fuck with him on no type of level. And y'all acting like y'all buddy. Shit is weird. It's weird. And it gives scripted. And it gives, is this shit real? Is it real? So now they all go inside to eat. The whole cast is sitting at the table except for Martell. But then Martell gets up and brings a chair over and sits down. And Melody like, yeah, at this point it's time for me to go. Because she like, I don't have a problem being like in the room with this man. But being in close proximity with him, I don't have time for the bullshit. Like, you know, she don't know what's finna happen. Like, he comes sit down at the table, some shit can go down. She like, I just don't have time for that. So she gets up and gives Nelle a kiss, whatever, says she's leaving, she leaves.
What's up, Mel?
I said, so did you ask him? Because she asked him.
Martell is like side-eyeing too, like he peep her get up. It's so sad. You could just tell Martell is so fucking hurt, but you did this to yourself, my boy. Like, you literally did this to yourself. You deserve every cold shoulder she give you. And he just like, I don't understand why, you know, it's like this with her. She like, he like, it's only when we around this group too that she gets like this. It's like, we could text and you know, on the phone and she'd be kind of cool. If we see each other, she'll speak, but like when we around a group, it's just ice cold. And yeah, because once the cameras go on, the fake shit comes out. So Destiny pulls Lance outside to talk, and she tells him like, hey, I don't like that you addressed what you addressed around a group. Like, it's not a problem for you to feel how you feel, but next time I would appreciate it if you could just like, you know, pull me to the side and talk to me about it. And she did say that it was a red flag for her, and she felt as though he lacks emotional intelligence, I think. And I get it. It's like, come on now. If you was feeling away, yeah, like, tell me, we too grown. Like, pull me to the side, or let's talk about that after the party, whatever. But he did ask her, like, so is it true though? Like, did you really say that? And she goes on to retell the story. And he like, oh, that ain't nothing. Like, that's nothing. Nelle and Chris are now giving their appreciations to the guests, to the family, to the friends for coming out. Yeah, they dance, they have fun, and the vow renewal is over. Next, Ken and Trisha are sitting down at their home to have a talk. Now, they seem real tense before the conversation even starts. So I'm like, damn, this ain't gonna be good. Because not y'all already funking before the conversation start.
Yeah, right?
Sort of.
You open to a conversation?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the conversation.
So Ken basically starts off with like, hey, I know our relationship is still pretty new. 2 years ain't that new. 2 years is not that new. What? But he like, yeah, we still, you know, getting to know things about each other and trying to get over things from our past. Understand that. However, the whole situation in the beginning of our relationship, with the whole Marquez situation, he said that he seen texts in her phone saying he seen texts in her phone that she sent to Marquez saying that she would take him back in a heartbeat.
The situation with Marquez in the beginning, the text message that you sent, you telling him you would take him back in a heartbeat. You know, even in that situation, it was, oh, I don't remember saying that. I didn't mean that.
Not the Trisha we see, not the, oh, I don't want that man, don't want nothing to do with that man, don't care for that man, he broke. Like, what? Not you would take him back in a heartbeat. Wow. So he like, yeah, you tried to say that you didn't say that and that you didn't really feel that way. Like, you know, it's just all this shit is just building up and it just gives deception. And he like, even with the whole Martell situation, like the thing is, I don't have a problem with Martell. My problem is with you. Like, my problem is with you. You are lying. And she cuts him off before he can kind of like get anything else out. And she just like, basically like, I'm just tired of you bringing it up. You feel me? You keep bringing it up. Both Marquez and Martell lives rent-free in our home. And I'm just tired of you bringing it up. He like, well, you lied. Okay? You lied. And the deception is what's making it an ongoing issue with me. And basically, I just feel like Trisha, she has no capacity to like hear people out. She lacks accountability, which is terrible as a grown-up. Like, the fucking worst thing ever. And she point the finger a lot, and it's very, woe is me. You feel me? It's very, no, I'm perfect. No, it's you. It's always everybody else. I have not one situation Trisha has been in where she has been like, okay, I was wrong for that. Eventually with the Martell shit, she was like, yeah, I should have said something before. But still, it's just like, no fucking accountability. Like, you feel me? And I get what he was saying. He like, I don't have a problem with the man. You keep saying they living rent free in our home, but the issue ain't with them. It's you. So he keeps saying that, like, the issue ain't with them. It's with you. And she like, no, it's actually with you. And I was like, wait, what? What kind of reverse psychology shit is this? What? Am I missing something?
This is why we can't have this conversation. I'm literally telling you that it's not him. I'm telling you it's you.
No, it's you.
You can't make it up.
Actually.
You don't.
This man is clearly saying, I don't feel like I can sit down and have this conversation with you because you're not going to tell the truth. You're defensive. You shut down. Like, it's not giving. And in his confessional, he just like, this whole privacy shit that Trisha is on, it's not working no more for our relationship. Like, I'm done with that shit. Like, it's time to open up, baby. And it is. After 2 years, come on now. And I think she really do need some type of therapy. I think they both do. Clearly, she's been through a lot. And the shit she been through is what's making her guarded. But how are you guarding your relationship? Y'all can't move forward if you don't open up to that man. Like, how the fuck is y'all supposed to even get married on this cracky ass foundation? Like, no. So he like, the situation with Martell was before me. So I don't even get why you even lying about it. And she was like, yeah, that's the whole thing. So why are you so invested in it? I said, oh, you know what? I was like, damn. When she said that, I'm like, yeah, something happened. Her and Martell did something. Cause what? Why are you so invested in it? Girl, I'm on a show with this man. I'm around these people. Like, they in my face. You in their face. Like, so that set Ken off. That set him off. He was fucking upset. He got up. He like, I ain't doing this shit. I ain't having this conversation. I'm not doing this shit with you. He like, fuck you. He walk out to like the garage or whatever. And he starts saying shit. He starts saying shit like, all this shit is me. I take care of all this shit. Talking about the home, the cars. And at this point, she gets up from the couch like, wait, what? Now, what this man doing now?
Lie about that. So it was no reason to lie about it.
Why are you so invested in it?
Bruh, I'm done with this conversation. I'm not doing it. I'm done. Because you're not gonna try to make it seem like you're the problem.
No, you're the problem.
Okay.
They follow him into the garage area. He like, yeah, I pay for all this shit. I don't. And she like, no, you don't. He's like, so you gonna sit here and lie? You really gonna sit here and lie? I said, oh Lord, this lady really is just a liar. It's just in her, not on her, it's in her, okay? Something is going on, you feel me? He was upset though, clear as that. He like, so your truck ain't sitting parked in some apartments broken down? Like, okay, yeah, all right. And she's like, I can have my brother fix that. Why are we gonna skip over that? And then he made a comment while getting to his car. He like, yeah, because I could just dip off on the island go by myself, but you can't do that. I said, oh shit, he's throwing shots. He's throwing shots.
I pay for all the
No.
So I don't pay for this? I don't pay for this?
Right.
Your truck is over in another apartment building broke down because I gotta go fix it. I'm gonna go to an island somewhere and be good.
You can't do that.
I'm like, he's throwing shots. He's letting it loose. But that was a man fed up. I'm not gonna lie, that was a man fed up. That was a man fed up. Tell that man the truth. Tell him what it is, tell him what it ain't. You feel me? Because it seemed like the deception has been there this whole season. Like, her name should be Deception. Trisha D. Fuck it. Trisha D. Ooh, that got a little ring to it. But that was the end of the episode. Next episode is the reunion. Like I said, it did come quick as hell. It came quick as hell to me, at least. From what I see, I don't see Trisha and Ken though. So I'm like, did they not go to the reunion? And if they didn't go to the reunion, that's some bullshit ass bullshit. Because y'all some cowards. If y'all could sit on this show this whole season and then not try to face the music at the end for the reunion, come on now, scary. What y'all scared of? What are y'all scared of? But that was the end of the episode. If you made it to the end of the video, please drop a purple heart below and leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.